Un cop admirat a nivell mundial per la seva innovadora tècnica d'escapar dels murs pujant i baixant ascensors i d'una fallida conferència, l'Arnau va perdre tot. Llavors l'Arnau va començar de zero, no sense abans preguntar sobre si hi havia alguna cosa nova a les persones amb més prestigi a la ciència Stanley que coneixia. L'Arnau va instal·lar el joc un altre cop i es va tornar a l'aventura. No es va donar fins després, però després del vídeo una misteriosa porta va aparèixer.
Hola, què tal? Aquí un altre cop a Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. He perdut tots els arxius de guardat, així que penso que no podré posar la meva hora preferida. Espero que no se senti gaire alt l'àudio del joc, perquè l'última vegada es va sentir força alt, però bé, espero que ara vagi bé. Bé, he estat preguntant al Reddit de Stanley i em van dir que l'únic final que havien canviat era el de Game Sending. I després, al final de la ventilació, doncs, que el conducte... Bueno, em van dir la ubicació del conducte. O sigui que, de moment, anem a veure com és el rework dels Game Sending. Aquesta m'agradaria. Oh, les portes ja... Ah, sí, sí. Pensava que les portes han deixat de ser soroll.
Truly a room worth admiring, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Això penso que és nou. Les gallades no passen. Penso que l'habitació és diferent, No sé què li veig de diferent, però... alguna cosa ho veig diferent. Aquesta porta no obre. Bueno, ni tan sols és una porta. Vale, potser aconseguim la targeta aquí, perquè... Això de la targeta el recordo al POM, però no el recordo aquí. Potser això és nou. Vale, després, aquesta no és la galleda, no? És simplement una galleda de pintura rovellada. Això és... Puc pujar a la cadira? A veure... No, aquesta cadira no es pot pujar. Aquí no importa, agafis la porta que agafis, sempre és el mateix, però a mi m'agrada agafar aquesta. Vale, això és el mateix. Una rata morta és millor que jo, no? Correcte. Una rata morta és millor que jo.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back.
Vale, suposadament si esperes les 4 hores diu que li falta alguna cosa al joc i et posa un ghost i després si unes 4 hores aconsegueixes un final, però aquell final no està canviat, o sigui que no el veurem. La veritat és que mai no he vist aquest final. Vale, farem que el bebè es cremi ràpid.
Bastard. Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Han canviat els jocs? Això hauria de ser... Això és Minecraft. Com? Sí, han canviat...
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Això ja és nou.
Yes,
sí,
that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of
total
mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
A veure què més hi ha fora. Oh, encara han canviat el joc, però segueix l'asset de la porta de Minecraft. No puc agafar res, perquè en el nivell de Portal podies agafar coses que probablement també hagin canviat al Portal. El vent sona molt fort.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
Perdoneu per la interrupció. Què hi ha per aquí? No hi ha casa ni mina amb monstres?
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Bloqueja. Ui.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wanted off into that
esclar.
thing. That big open just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any...
Com que era un joc molt... Com que no era un joc lineal, com els que li agrada,
Out of the woods now, Stanley.
ha tancat tot.
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Allò ho podria haver fet perfectament amb Minecraft.
Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Quines seran aquelles parets que...
I think this will be just the thing.
Vale, quin joc reemplaçarà?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Ara què faig? Està bé això, perquè en els altres sabies molt bé el que tenies que fer, però aquí estic totalment perdut.
There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
Sport pilot.
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
És enorme. Ah, si la toco... I si l'empenyo amb el cos? Quina és la meva porteria?
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
A veure si faig gol.
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable.
Espera.
Hold on.
Si em tiro per aquí?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley.
Oh, aquest és... Oh, ara penso que... Sí, penso que ha tornat a ser normal. Sí, perquè això... Perquè hi havia així com... Sí, ja ha tornat a la normalitat. En el normal també hi havia aquí l'oficina de Half-Life. Espera, les portes són portes? Ho he de comprovar. No, les portes no són portes. Mai no he explorat aquesta oficina, la veritat. I aquesta... Vale. I aquesta d'aquí és l'oficina original. Però aquí s'hauria de reiniciar. Vale, ara sóc jo qui s'està tornant boig. Vale, sóc el narrador narrat. Bé. Ara.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
Bé, aquí es fa referència que Stanley necessita un narrador i de llavors...
And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with
I tot segueix normalet.
he'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him.
Bé, no hi ha gaire canvi en el work, però bé, igualment està bé que puguis repetir els finals i hi hagi contingut nou. M'ha agradat allò de... Oh, no! Aquest és un joc de món obert que estarà encara pitjor que aquí, que aquí ja va desobeir tot el temps i ara es torna pitjor.
The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Vale, això és pantalla negra fins que reinicies o... No, es reinicia sol. Bé, doncs després de veure aquest rework, que és tan senzill però està bé, perquè així el poden jugar jugadors que no hagin vist l'original, perquè segueix així com la mateixa essència.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Vale, puc veure? Vale, aquí no... On és? Un moment... Oh, espera, allà. Allà no hi ha per saltar. Oh! Espera. Que he entrat? Oh! Oficina verda. Això de l'oficina verda em sona.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from
Oh, espera!
so far off the
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've
Ara em
been
gravo a
through,
mi.
it all turns out I'm
Vull
just
gravar-me.
a recording.
Per què no em puc
It was
gravar?
all just in Stanley's head.
Per
I
què no
bet
em puc
that's the
gravar?
kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
Tot és la meva culpa, de debò.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Vale,
Stanley
aquí a
decided to
l'armari
go
de la
up to his
neteja, el
boss's
deixem
office,
obert.
hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
De moment
boss's
ens portem
office.
bé. Vale, ja... No. Tampoc hi ha bany, no? Sí, la lavabo n'hi ha. El que no hi ha és l'ascensor. M'hauria agradat que li haguessin posat un final a l'ascensor, la veritat.
Stepping into his manager's office, what he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Ah, un altre
That
cop això.
kind of
No me'n
anxiety
recordava
isn't
perquè només ho he
healthy,
fet
so he
un altre
relaxed
cop.
for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Vale, aquí. Posa una mica de música perquè veu que tens molta pressa i diu que la pressa no és tan bona, així que...
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Ara baixem, però aquest cop en lloc de pujar i baixar, que per cert m'ha agradat molt el final de pujar i baixar que vam fer l'anterior cop, doncs l'obeïm i anem pel camí correcte.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit
És clar que
It was
allò
a stirring of
hi havia com
emotion in
moltes
his
llums
chest,
i
as though he felt more free to think for
era
himself,
molest, però
to question the nature of
igualment em
his
va
job.
agradar.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
A veure si
This
baixa això.
question would not go unanswered for long.
Per cert,
Stanley walked straight
no
ahead
entenc
through
per
the
què em
large
pregunten
door
si jo he
that
jugat a
read
Stanley,
Mind Control Facility.
perquè no li veig cap diferència, perquè pensava que... Bé, o sigui que ara he de pujar a aquesta cadira. Vale, ja he pujat a la cadira, ara pujo aquí.
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more, more.
Sí, m'agrada el nou contingut.
I'm here to make it seem like
Jo no compro el mateix joc dues vegades per no res. Jo vull que hi hagi coses noves.
How about this? We wrote a new piece
Ah,
of
això és una
music
referència al
just for
trailer.
this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this track Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control
Bona feina, has
Facility.
arribat
Well done.
al fons del centre de control mental. Ei, m'agrada la música!
Fem una pausa informativa. Aquí durant un temps m'he quedat callat per apreciar la música, o sigui que si tu vols anar directament al gra i no t'importa perdre't aquesta obra mestra, doncs llavors pots saltar al minut que apareix en pantalla i així te la saltes. Final de la pausa informativa.
Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job. You made it to the bottom of the mind control facility.
M'agrada.
Jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier.
Música!
Dreams. Railings don't mean
La posaria a l'outro, aquesta música és genial. Però bueno, potser m'acomiado amb això.
Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you
did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.
Good job,
you did it. Good job, you did it. Vale, el meu final... Vale, ha superat l'armari de la neteja. Millor final de la història.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
Hi ha una
meeting.
supercançó,
Perhaps he had simply
el
missed a
narrador
memo.
et felicita i tot. La veritat és que no volia que reiniciessi, volia quedar-me aquí per
Stanley came to
sempre.
a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Espera. Sí, ja he fet tots els finals exclusius. Llavors... Aquest cop toca acomiadar-se. Però ja sabeu
Yet there was not a single person here
com ho faré,
either.
no?
Feeling a wave of
Repetirem el
disbelief,
primer final
Stanley
i li
decided to go
posarem
up to
l'altre a
his
sobre.
boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now.
Vale,
Blah, blah,
sí.
blah. Dark
La
secrets,
segona
the
vegada diu...
keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons.
La segona vegada
hey, look, it's
pots
a new
saltar-te això.
passageway. Kill surprise.
Això ho necessites per aconseguir-te un logro d'aconseguir el final de la llibertat super ràpid. A veure, espero que això vagi ràpid. Bé, ara... No recordo que... Oh, espera. Ah, la segona vegada que ho fas tu pots saltar-te.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Vale, aquest cop encendrem els llums, però seguirem tirant-nos.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Vale, encendrem els
Stanley thought to
monitors,
himself.
però...
Did he have the strength to find out?
Ara anirem al fons en lloc de...
Now the monitor.
Que jo em volia comer... Bé! Ah, i ara es veuen els monitors.
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley
Ara
Parable
m'obria això
first launched in
per l'altro.
2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development.
and you all
Bé, de
send us
moment-
lots of photos of it
De
on
moment
Twitter. And acted
començaré
very
dient adeu,
superior about it.
perquè
And you're all
he de
very, very
marxar ara
clever. Good for
mateix.
you. Anyway, when it
Si
came time to update
Bé,
the
no he de
game,
marxar,
we knew
seguiré
that we had
aquí
to do
perquè s'acabi
something about this
de
little
gravar la
goof
cançó.
of ours, so
Però
here
si la
you
meva
go.
veu interromp la cançó,
New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control
només és
room
que trauré la meva
end,
veu
if that
perquè
enhances
podeu
your
sentir la
perception of the
cançó i
value
pugui
of
posar
these
l'altro a
updates.
sobre
Isn't that what
perquè
you crave?
no sé si...
New
perquè
content?
potser quedaria molt
Always
cutre que se
more
sentís el
content,
micròfon
more content, more,
durant l'outro
more.
perquè mai no ho he fet
And
i
I'm here to
llavors
give it to you. I'm
afegir
here to make it seem
alguna
like we
cosa
really
nova
covered every
després de
nook and
tant
cranny of the
contingut
game,
nou de
with
Stanley
secrets
Parable
and
podria
Easter
quedar
eggs.
una mica
How about
saturant.
this?
Llavors,
We wrote a new
simplement
piece of
em
music
silenciaré
just for
i
this
deixaré la
section.
música.
You won't hear
A
it
veure si
anywhere else in the
comença ja la
game.
música,
It's a
que em
secret
silenciaré.
that's just for you.
Adeu,
That's how special
i
you are.
bé, només
We
subscriviu
call
si
this
voleu,
track.
perquè
Good
subscriure
job,
no em
you
serveix
made it
per
to
res
the
perquè
bottom
no
of the
tinc cap
mind control
partner.
facility.
Good job, you did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.